That's the juicy stuff. When you do something bad and then management comes to you and they say, no, 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 Nikolai, this is very bad thing. Next time do XYZ. That how you actually take that conversation, and if you actually listen to those people and if you implement that stuff, will have a tremendous impact on your performance, your career, your likability in the company, your future in the company, and all these things. Because whenever you go to any kind of like hiring video, like preparing for interview video on YouTube or anything like that, everybody will tell you that people buy people that are smart, that are fast learners, that are coachable, and that are adaptive. And that's the most important thing, because it's okay if you don't know a certain thing, a certain technology, a certain tool or whatever. If you don't have a hard skill, you will learn it. But if you don't have a soft skill, you're not coachable. You are, like you're like a wood. It's very hard to change you. Then a lot of people will not actually like to work with you, and you're gonna be fired. That's it. So because people don't have time to change your soft skills. That's it. If you have the right attitude, it's way easier to learn it's very easier to have to hire somebody super young with the right attitude that are ready to work like 16 hours a day to learn that hard skill. If you have like in comparison with you who already has that hard skill but is a very bad person to work with, and people will not like working with you. So the way that you implement feedback and then you learn how you actually do the stuff will impact everything. So I'm going to break down for you what I do and what you probably should do in order to implement the feedback, because it's going to bring you to the top level of your performance and would allow you to make a lot of money in sales. So the logic here is very simple. You made a mistake or you did something, well, it doesn't matter, it shouldn't be a mistake, and then you speak with somebody more senior to you, maybe your manager, CEO, whoever, and you ask them for feedback, or they tell you feedback up front. They tell you, okay, Nikolai, that's good that you did this, but the next time I would do X, Y, and Z. Or for example, okay, Nikolai, you did this, but that was a mistake. Instead of you, I would do X, Y, Z. And then you listen, you note this down for yourself, either manually or you just remember the stuff. And then the next time when you encounter the similar situation, you just do everything that other people told you, and that's basically it. You don't think. You don't need to think. You don't need to do anything stupid. You just do follow your orders. That's basically it. And how stupid this may sound, this is the smartest thing that you can do, because if somebody is telling you their experience, is the cheapest way for you to buy experience and actually improve yourself. Because instead of you going there and learning all the mistakes on your skin, you have somebody else who already done those mistakes, or they learned it from their past, and then they're just sharing this wisdom with you. So now you don't have and do those mistakes again. You can just take their experience, integrate it, implement it. It's not guaranteed it's going to work like 100% as they say, but at least it's going to give you the guidance for you to learn how things should be done. And you just, with over the time, you just do the stuff that your management told you to do. You implement it, you adapt it to your own style, and then boom, you're successful. This is the overnight success that everybody's talking about. Like, problems arise when you don't do anything. It's like the smarter, like they arise from you thinking you are smarter or know something better. That's the main point. In rare cases, that's true. In rare cases, you actually know better what to do than somebody more senior to you. But if you're green, and when I say that you are green, this means not only that you're in the beginning of your career. Let's say if you're joining the company that you're just 3 months in the company, and then somebody has been there for 5 years, and then those people tell you, okay, Nikolai, better do X, Y, and Z instead of doing ABC. It doesn't matter if you had already like 100 years of experience before, because you sold different things, you did different things, different products, different environment, different buyers, and the experience of somebody who has been selling in the environment that you are selling right now is way more valuable than your past experience. It's okay if you integrate the stuff that you learned before, but if you do not, if you prefer to pay the expensive price and learn everything on your own skin, all the mistakes, all the bumps of stuff that you shouldn't do, guess what? Somebody may not be as patient, and you may be fired very soon, because they just, the management just sees that you ignore them, you ignore their advices. And would you like imagine that you are somebody who hired yourself 5 people, and then no one from those 5 people are doing the stuff that you're advising them to do, and they do all sorts of mistakes that you wanted to prevent them from doing. What's going to happen next? You're going to fire them, and you're going to find another five guys or 5 girls that just actually going to do the thing that you want them to do. So the best way for you to implement the feedback from the management that they're giving to you is adopting the Japanese approach to learning. If your teacher tells you something to do, you do it 100% of times without questioning. Even if you know there's going to be a mistake, you just do it. You just do everything as higher management tells you to do, and that's basically going to be it. You, if you have something to tell, if you don't think that's going to be the right thing, it's okay for you to bring that up. For example, let's say if your CEO tells you, okay, do X, Y, and Z because that's actually better than what you do, and you think that he's not correct because you can do maybe something third, then you say, all right, CEO, but what about this complication or this complication? Why isn't it better? And the CEO might tell you, actually, you're right, do the third thing. Or he can tell you, okay, like this is not really relevant because X, Y, and Z. So it's better if you do the thing that I recommend. And then the worst case scenario, if this thing doesn't work again, we will just know for ourselves that nothing works in this situation. And then we'll continue on our search. And that's basically it. You just do stuff that people want you to do. You proactively look for feedback. You just listen what people tell you to do, and you just do it. And then you see in the result. And that's basically it. It's super stupid. Don't put yourself sticks in the wheels to that's gonna prevent you from moving fast. Just learn on others' mistakes because that's the least expensive way to learn. And then once you do it, just appreciate their feedback, appreciate their help, tell them thank you, tell them that the reason why I succeeded was because you gave me this advice. And then I actually went and I did it. It's a very important part. And they're really going to appreciate you doing the stuff that they advise you to do, because then they feel that they were heard. And if they were heard, this means that you are a normal human being and you can be trusted and you can take more responsibility, and it's going to help you to perform better. Not only perform better, but also get more stuff in the future inside of your company, for example, like a career promotion or anything like that. Just do the stuff that people that have more experience and knowledge tell you to do it without questioning them, and you're gonna be good. Now, if you like this video, go like, subscribe, of course, because if you're new, there's going to be way more interesting videos like this coming up in the future. And I'm looking forward to see you all in Telegram community that we are building up. There's going to be the link description as well. There's going to be a lot of people that are interested in making more money in sales, and they're all gathering around in one community because they want to help each other. And if you're a person like that, you're missing out. Then see you soon. See you in the community, and then in the next video. Bye bye.